if you're a Leo, born July 23rd to August 22nd, what can you expect for the month of June 2019? Let's tune in and find out. So I feel like you're finding your way, and there's this, you may have come across something, whether it's in your nature, whether it's something that you did, or but I feel like you're wrestling with something, you know, and it could have to, but it feels very internal. So you're there, it just feels like you're at odds with something with yourself. So whether it's a choice that you made that you're not proud of, or a behavior that, God, I want to get rid of that, but I just feel like this squeezing in my heart that you're up against. So, but it feels very personal. It doesn't feel like it involves other people. It feels very personal. So that's actually a good thing, because you're working through whatever it is that you need to work through. And whether you've just, you know, left a relationship, or the relationship left you, or, you know, you just have changes at work, or you suffered an accident or something, or it could be all of the above, right? So there's a lot going on, and I'm just feeling, you know, you being squeezed. So it's really about knowing this month is going to be a lot lighter. This month, you'll be able to pick your head up. You'll be able to feel better. You're going to get some of the answers that you need. I feel like some of you are going to feel vindicated. In other words, you're going to feel like you were right about the situation. You were right. You were right that you did what you did for yourself. It's not easy. Maybe you're the one who left a relationship, and you loved that person, but they weren't healthy for you, right? Or it could be that, you know, you've got a personal situation that you're dealing with that you had to bring up, and it's embarrassing, and you didn't want to, or you're afraid that you're going to step on somebody's toes, but it just feels very near and dear to your heart. So there's a lot of reassurance coming up for you this month that's going to calm you, that's going to bathe you, that's going to help you heal, you know, and some of you may be feeling the outward ramifications of how you feel inside. So in other words, like if you're feeling broken, it could be suddenly externally you break something, or suddenly that you just broke something, or suddenly you're breaking out in hives, or right. It feels like there's a very physical manifestation of this squeezing of the heart, and I feel like that's already happened. So if you didn't, thank God, befall anything, or anything befall you, this month is going to be lighter. So the point is, whatever just happened, and you're now moving forward into a better energy, a lighter energy, a more freeing energy, better and healthy habits, an exciting time, rejuvification time. There's a new energy. The new moon in Gemini, June 3rd, is going to just uplift you and give you hope and excitement, and you're just going to feel better all the way around. So whatever has, you know, been heavy is just feels like it's going to start to open up, and you're going to feel better. Okay, so let's look and see personal relationships, what's in store for you. So those of you that are in a coupled relationship, let's see what's in store for you. Yeah, so you're being asked to have patience. You know, you can be a little of a pain in the ass, a little bit of a perfectionist, Leo, a little bit of like, you know it all, which we love about Leos, because you're confident, and the world needs people who are confident and competent. And when you're at your best, you're both. So you can sometimes, you know, get a little picky with your partner, and they can feel a little bit like picked apart. So you want to just be gentle this month with them, have an awareness if you're picking them apart too much, or you are having too many expectations from them. Now, we also know that most of you don't ask your partner to do things that you yourself are not personally doing. But for some of us, it comes natural. It's some of us are more in alignment with following the script, you know, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, where you could be with a free spirit that's not like that at all. And they're a little bit more like, whoo, right? But that's why you attracted them. So just whatever is going on in the relationship, just slow down. Appreciate your partner where they're at, what they're giving you. And I feel like the excitement will return. The excitement of why you're involved with them, the excitement of your communication, the joy, you know, that happens when you're together. So it's just, this is a fun month. I feel like whatever that weighted heaviness is for you, that it kind of like, oh, thank God it's done. And I just feel like a much happier month for the two of you. So it feels like things are just going to get better and brighter and lighter. But just want to know that about yourself, right? Just pay attention to your own rigor and don't project that on your partner, right? Love your partner for where they're at and for who they are, not who they aren't. Okay, so now let's look at singles. So those single Leos who are interested in a romantic relationship, what's in store for you? Okay, so right away you're being asked to be quiet, like shh, like calm down, relax, don't don't pressure yourself, don't push. That's where press came from, right? Combination of pressure and push, right? So don't press, just slow down. And I feel like that's interesting. I feel like the relationship is right there. I feel like they're coming towards you, and I feel like they're around you. Um, it feels like somebody new. Is it somebody new? Or it could be somebody really old from your past. But they're gentle, and your energy of being too much, like so excited, and could actually push them away, right? Because they're sensitive. So this is why you're just being asked to like shh, like just be quiet, be grounded, and allow that energy to come in. And part of the thing that you can help that will help with this is just trusting that I'm going to find them. They're going to find me. Like I don't have to be, crazy, happy, chasing people. Even though that might be your nature, this month the reason you want to slow down is there's a couple because that Neptune energy, which is it's too good to be true. It's really easy to fall in love and really easy to think it's the real thing. You want to really, really, really like shh, be quiet and take it slow. The other thing is there's less is more. That Neptune energy also amplifies and expands everything too. So a little bit of romance goes such a long way that by just doing little things, it's going to like send waves out. And you're already a big energy, right? So because you're a big energy, doing a little bit less so you don't blow them out of the water, so you don't push them away. Some people, they really want to demonstrate their love. And so you've got, actually I had a client once who did this against my advice. And it only worked for a short time. And what they did is they were extravagant in their gestures for this partner, and they bought them expensive jewelry. And I was like, yeah, went on one date. Like, don't do that. You're scaring them away. And sure enough, 3 months later, the person was gone because there's no foundation. So this is one of those months where you get really excited and you may want to do everything for this person, and you've gone on like 1 or 2 dates. Don't do that. Resist the temptation to give it all. Resist the temptation to give them your heart. Slow down, be present, be in your heart, enjoy them, but get to know them. Okay? And if you do, next month, there's a deeper, more real energy available than just this fun party energy, like, woohoo, I'm having a good time. This is amazing. I've shared this moment with you. Oh my God, we should get married. Maybe, but let's see how you feel 6 months from now, okay? So just be careful that you don't get caught up in all the energy and the enthusiasm. That's all I'm saying, because absolutely you can fall in love. Absolutely it could be with the wrong person at the wrong time because you're not paying attention. You're getting swept up in this energy. But if you slow down, you'll be able to avoid that person, that one that's not real, that's just like caught up in the energy of fun and being in the moment. And you'll be able to unhook from that person and attach to the correct person, because they're both in this energy. All right. They're both here. One who's good for you and one who's not good for you. One who's long-term and one who's false. Right. So I want you to discern the difference. And the only way you can tell the difference, being slow, watching their actions, watching how they respond, and just stay underneath that cloud cover. Right. Enjoy yourself, but keep it real. Okay, Let's look at money and career now that I beat that dead horse. All right, so Leo. So money for Leos this month. Okay, some of you may just burned a hole in your pocket. You may have, you may have shot a lot of money on a vacation, on a toy, on clothes, but something that was fun and and that you enjoyed. But I just feel like you really like they're just showing me a big hole in your pocket. So you just went through some money. So how is this going to affect you for June? Are you going to be able to replace it? Well, you're not going to be hurting because I feel like you're resourceful and I feel like you have reserves or you have resources around you. So you will be able to kind of, you may feel the pinch a little bit. Be cautious with your spending. Again, this is one of those months where you may not be paying attention. So you have to be diligent. You have to focus. Otherwise, it's going to be just too easy to have it be from one beer turned to 6 beers, right? From going to for an entree and you end up with a 7-course meal, right? Like just be careful. You go shopping for the sale and you're going to spend $100 and you end up spending $1,000, right? It's like that kind of energy of excess. Really easy to do. And so with your money, just be careful because you can end up spending a lot more money than you anticipated this month on top of the fact that you already overspent money recently or about to overspend money, right? And it could be that you're in the middle of decorating or your house or buying a home or saving for a wedding or any of those things. But, it's too much. There's a lot going on. So you may be overspending. So if you're cautious, you'll get a handle on that. And there is money there. I don't see you being out of money, but it's just having an awareness of how much money you're spending. Okay, so for your career for Leos, there's a completely different opportunity for your career. Something that there's a thread that's similar and maybe, okay, let's say if you're a salesperson, instead of selling something, like houses, now you're selling something that's like air, that's like, phone time, right? Like it's something from concrete to ethereal, right? Or vice versa. So but it's still like this thread of sales. Or if you're in the medical field, right? If you're working with people, now you may be teaching, right? Or vice versa. If you're teaching, now you're working with people. But it's just this thread of similarity. Or it could be even that, you're working from a hospital setting to private sector, right? So from public to private. So there's this thread of continuity, but I see like a complete change available for you. It could be a step up. It could be a lateral move, but a better move for you emotionally or time frame for you. But nonetheless, it feels like it comes towards the end of the month. There's a full moon in Sagittarius, June 17th, and then we have the summer solstice, June 21st. So it feels like it comes more towards the end of the month, the opportunity or the opportunity that's being presented or offer that comes in. It feels like towards the end of the month. Okay, so let's look at health. For those of you Leos, so for your health for this month. Well, I see some of you licking your wounds right now. So it could be that you've recently had a health scare, something happened to you, whether you broke a bone, whether you got in an accident, God forbid, whether you had a health scare, but I see you licking your wounds, taking care of yourself. It could even be, that you had an elective surgery, whether it was, a plastic surgery or whether it was something with your teeth, but it just feels like you're on the upside of that, starting to take care of yourself and feeling better. This month, it's about recuperation, taking it slow, settling down, letting things settle in. Because some of you, it feels like you've just kind of been in a washing machine and so you're settling in. There could be change in it. Sometimes, guys, it's not us, but it's the circumstances around us, right? So sometimes it's not so much you, but what's happening to your best friend or your parents or your siblings or your children, right? Or your partner. So sometimes it's not even our challenges, but everybody around us that we're just being asked to be slow. We're just being asked to take a beat, and that affects our health. So I just keep getting shh, like take it easy, right? Just take it easy. You need this time to recuperate. This is also, it can be a fun month for you. It can be more relaxing. You could have more time off, to recuperate. And that recuperation can mean that there's nothing wrong, but you're just self-care, self-love, right? And so you're going on a vacation. You're going to have fun. You're taking a couple extra days off work. You're going to go spend it with the kids, right? Like all these different ways in which we take time for ourselves is going to support your health. Because I started talking about this because it's about your health. So slowing down, taking it easy, rest is important, really important. Don't overdo, don't overstress. This is not a time to push, right? I'm going to end with that because that's where we started. No pushing, enjoy, coast, have fun, and just relax. All right, you guys, have an amazing month and take care of yourselves because it sounds like you guys just are a little bit burned out and really needing to recuperate. It's a really enjoyable month. It's a lighter month. It's a happier month. So enjoy it, but just like be quiet, be still, enjoy, allow, have fun, but no pressing. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful month, Leos. I look forward to connecting with you again next month. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, comment below, and I'll see you again next month.